Gramercy Cellars. Even though we knew of this winery, we didn't originally have it on our scheduled itinerary, mostly because it's a simple tasting room located in an industrial part of town, and, well, we do like our vineyard views, of which this winery is definitely lacking. However, in our short amount of time in the area while seeking advice and input from locals, it became abundantly clear that we needed to visit, so we did. Gramercy Cellars is the spontaneous project of Greg and Pam Harrington, who decided in 2005 to sell all their earthly possessions, leave Manhattan, New York, to open a winery in Walla Walla, Washington. Greg was no stranger to wine at the time, working as a sommelier at some of the world's best restaurants. As a matter of fact, Greg became a master sommelier in 1996 at the age of 26, which at that time was the youngest person to ever pass that very prestigious exam. Greg and Pam decided to name their new adventure Gramercy Cellars after the location of their first date, which was Gramercy Park in Manhattan, New York. The wine logo and label depict the wrought iron fence post from that very park. In a very short amount of time, their wines have reached legendary status. Greg's goal has always been to create balanced wines, and while his Cabernets are wonderful, it is mainly their Syrahs that people seek out. My traveling group quickly decided that these wines were some of the very best we had in our entire trip, and in particular, the John Lewis Syrah, named after Pam's dad, was the very best wine we had in Washington. In short, don't let the tasting room location discourage you from visiting. And for those more cost-conscious, Gramercy also makes a lower-cost label called Lower East. It is more widely distributed in retail wine shops across the country. They say the name is because Walla Walla is in the lower east side of Washington State, but it can't be a complete coincidence that Gramercy Park in New York is very near the lower east side of Manhattan. Cheers, everybody.